Thank you all for coming out tonight. Welcome to our first Lamoille Union High School Band and Choir concert in a year and a half. We actually did get to squeeze one in back in March of 2020, but it's been a year and a half, so thank you for coming. Like, that's something to celebrate in itself, right? Okay, just a few quick housekeeping things, and then we'll get with the singing, I promise. Just a reminder, masks are required to be worn in the building at all times. Even if you get up to go out to the bathroom or something, we do need them worn in the building at all times. You've done a great job self-distancing. Thank you for doing that. On the mask front, just so that you're aware, the band can't really play with masks, so you'll see them pull their masks down to play. Their instruments are protected still. We do have those measures in place to make sure that we are cutting down on aerosols and droplets and whatever buzzwords go with COVID. Thank you for doing, those of you that came in and did the contact tracing sign-in. If you somehow missed that, just please make sure that you hit that either at a break point in the concert or before you leave. The emergency exits are in the back. And please make sure phones and devices are on silent or off. And we do have GMA TV here filming our concert tonight, so there is video and audio recording already. And without further ado, there is no physical program. We'll be announcing from the stage. Our first song is Waving Through a Window from the musical Dear Evan Hansen, and that features a few soloists. In order of appearance, we have Jordan Cotnoir, Kat Gouvin, and Claire Forcier.
Anybody see you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? When you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound?
When you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound?
When you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? Did I even make a sound? Did I even make a sound? It's like I never even made a sound. Will I ever make a sound? On the outside, always looking in, will I ever be more than I've always been? 'Cause I'm tap, tap, tapping on the glass, waving through a window. I try to speak, but nobody can hear, so I wait around for an answer to appear while I'm watching people pass, waving through a window. Can anybody see? Is anybody waving back at me? Is anybody waving, waving, waving?
All right, well, there's a slight switcheroo. Oh, you're done. The next song that we're going to sing is an a cappella arrangement of the classic Beatles song, Blackbird.
Blackbird singing in the dead of night.
All right, our next song on the program, I'm sorry if you are frozen out, but as the parent of a 2-year-old, I feel your pain, I promise. We are going to be singing Fixer Upper from the original Frozen movie, and we do have 3 soloists in order of appearance. They are Marie Center, Sapphire Pliscanner, and Julia Rose Daley.
This is fine. Is it fine? That's too high. That's good. Oh no.
What's the issue, dear? Why are you holding back from such a man? Is it the clumpy way he walks?
Or the grumpy way he talks? Or the pear-shaped, square-shaped weirdness of his feet? And though we know he washes well, he always ends up sort of smelling.
But you'll never meet a fella who's as sensitive and sweet.
She's a little fixer-upper, still got a few flaws. Like a peculiar reindeer, that's a little outside of nature's laws. So he's a bit of a fixer-upper, but this we're certain of. You can fix this fixer-upper up with a little bit of love.
So tell me, dear, is it the way that he runs scared?
Or that he's socially impaired? Or that he only likes to tinkle in the woods?
Are you holding back your fondness due to his unhappy blondness?
The way he covers up that he's the honest cuz.
He's just a bit of a fixer-upper. He's got a couple of bugs.
His isolation.
His confirmation, his desperation, or healing hugs. So he's a bit of a fixer-upper, but we know what to do. The way to fix up this fixer-upper is to fix him up with you.
Enough. She is engaged to someone else, okay?
She's a bit of a fixer-upper, that's a minor thing. Her quote engagement is a flex arrangement.
And by the way, I don't see no ring.
She's a bit of a fixer-upper, her brain's a dippy twist. Get the fiancé out of the way, and the whole thing will be fixed. We're only saying that love's a force that's powerful and strange. People make bad choices and learn how to scare the stress. But throw a little love their way. Throw a little love their way. You'll bring out the best. True love brings out the best. Everyone's a little fixer-upper. That's what it's all about.
Father, sister, brother.
We need each other to raise us up and round us out. Everyone's a little fixer-upper, but when push comes to shove.
The only fixer-upper that fix a fixer-upper is...
True, 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 true. Love.
All right, and for our final song for concert choir for the evening, we're actually going to do a little bit of a teaser for our high school musical that is starting tomorrow night. We open with The Little Mermaid. Yeah. I think I'm correct in saying that roughly half of the students up here are also in the show. So if you like what you hear tonight, come see it. There are also 3 soloists in this song. We have, in order of appearance, Ella Kinney, Gage Menard, and Alexis Burgos. But before we get this one started, I need to give some gracious thanks to our wonderful accompanist, Patricia Jacob, and thank you to... And also a nice thank you to Kenny Grenier sitting down in the pit for the musical. He's going to play bass for us. So we're going to get on with She's in Love. Just sit tight after. We've got some transitioning to do afterwards. Thank you.
She's dizzy and she's dreamy, her head's up in the foam, her eyes have gone all gleamy, it's like there's no one home. She floats away the days, moping on the coastal shelf.
You ask her where she's going, she giggles like a fool. She barely sticks a toe down and at the tidal pool.
It's more than just a phase, face it, she's just not herself. Is she ill or insane? Is it water on the brain? What has got her bothered so? It's the vent, it's the flu. Gosh, I wish we had a clue. Oh wait, oh dear, good grief. It's clear she's in love. She's in love. Pounding heart, ringing bells. Look, I think she's even wearing brand new shells. She's in love.
You mean Ariel? I'll say. She act like she don't see me. She doesn't even speak. She treats me like sashimi left over from last week. You see her late at night, tossing in her ocean bed.
Shoot, shoot, shoot.
She's moody as a snapper, oblivious as rocks. You swim right up and tap her, she lays there like the locks. As sure as dogfish bite, something's made her lose her head.
She has lost her head.
She sighs and she swoons and she's humming little tunes.
Even has a sort of glow. What on earth could it be? Any hammerhead can see that sigh, that glow, that swoon. Oh no, she's in love.
Ariel and someone swimming in the sea. K-I-S-S-I-N-G. It's clear as H2O.
She's got hook, line, and sinker. Crushed out, switched on, worked up, far gone, knocked out, but hit in deep. That's it. She's in love. She's in love.
She's in love.
She's in love.
like I said, please bear with us as we reset for our next number. Thank you. But in order, sir. All right. Thank you all for your patience with that reset. As you see, we had some mics to set up. We had some instrumentalists to bring up here. So this group of students that's up on stage represents like 2/3 of a new class that we were able to offer this year called Advanced Performing Arts. So our touring choir, our jazz band are here tonight. We also have dance company as a part of that class. Of course, with a music concert, they're not going to be here. But tonight we decided, what are you doing? Anyway, tonight we decided for our debut with these groups as part of a school day class that we would have them perform together, and they're going to perform an arrangement of Double Trouble, the William Shakespeare text set by John Williams in the third Harry Potter movie.
Double, double, toil and trouble, fire, burn and cauldron, bubble, double. Toil and trouble, something wicked this way comes. I am used and tow from, full of eyes and tongue of dog. Adders fork and blindworms sing, lizards leg and owlet's wing. Double, double, toil and trouble, fire, burn and cauldron, bubble, double. Toil and trouble, something wicked this way comes. In the cauldron boil and bake, fill it of a penny snake. Still a dragon tooth of wool, witches, mommy, ma, and gold. Double, toil and trouble, fire, burn and cauldron, bubble. Double, double, toil and trouble, fire, burn and cauldron, bubble, double. Toil and trouble, fire, burn and cauldron, bubble. Double, double, toil and trouble, fire, burn and cauldron, bubble, double. Toil and trouble, something wicked this way comes. I am used and tow from, full of bats and tongue of dog. Adders fork and blindworms sting, lizards leg and owlet's wing. Double, double, toil and trouble, fire, burn and cauldron, bubble, double. Toil and trouble, something wicked this way comes. In the cauldron boil and bake, fill it of a penny snake. Still dragon tooth of wool, witches, mummy, ma, and gold. Double, double, toil and trouble, fire, burn and cauldron, bubble. Double, double, toil and trouble, fire, burn and cauldron, bubble, double. Toil and trouble, fire, burn and cauldron, bubble. Something wicked this way comes.
Another much quicker reset as jazz band gets ready.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back. In front of us, we have our jazz band. We have 3 songs to play for you today. The first one is All Will Be Well, a nice bossa nova ballad. Here we go. All right, thank you very much. Our next song is the jazz standard Mack the Knife, and this will feature 2 soloists, Jackie Abramsohn and Anna Gale. that band. Anyway, so before we get into our final piece, I would like to just take a minute to acknowledge the students behind me. Any of you that have seen a jazz band before, you know this is not a typical jazz band setup. So I would like to acknowledge their extreme flexibility. This past quarter, I've thrown a lot at them, and they've just kind of taken it in stride, and that's been really great, and we've gotten some great results as a matter of that. So a special acknowledgement to them. Yay! Also, a jazz band is nothing without a great pianist, and we have Miss Patricia Jacob back there supporting us on piano. Thank you. For our final number, we are going to be playing the Latin piece, Casa San Pablo. Afterwards, give us about 5 minutes to switch up the stage, and we'll get into the band. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. Thank you so much. Give us just a minute to switch around the stage and we'll get the band up here. All right, thank you for your patience. For our final portion of the concert, we've got the high school band up here. Their first piece is by Samuel Hazo. It is As Winds Dance. Our next piece is called Drama for Your Mama. It'll feature two soloists, Marley Brown on tenor sax and Chinn and Walsh on flute. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming out tonight. It really does mean a lot to be able to perform in front of a live audience. So thank you again. After we are done, please don't come back into the hallway to collect your students. They will come out front to meet you and collect you. Thank you again for coming out. Thank you again to GMA TV for filming and recording everything. And thank you to the students for all of their hard work they've put in this year. Our last song is called Fiesta del Tigre, and it will feature the trumpet section. I've also been told apparently it's Cameron Bordeaux's birthday, and we should wish him a happy birthday.